Boy, these pretzels are making me thirsty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast, and we're doing NBA draft grades here, and I have the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks ended up picking another first-round draft pick. They had the 21st pick, and then they ended up picking another one. They picked up the 12th overall pick in the Jeff Teague trade. The Jeff Teague went to the Pacers. Pacers sent George Hill to the Jazz, and then the Jazz sent the 12th pick to the Atlanta Hawks. And I thought that was a really great move for them. And, you know, with Al Horford possibly leaving, Paul Millsap constantly being in trade rumors, I thought they were going to go with a big man, and they go up and get Torian Wallace-Prince, who I had mocked as like a second-round draft pick. I wasn't too high on him, and him going 12th, I thought it was kind of a stretch. And at first, I put it as a D+, because you could have got this guy later. But the more I looked at it, you know, he fits a need because if Kent Bazemore leaves, he kind of fills that old position that DeMarre Carroll had of a 3-and-D defender. And I think it was a very well fit for a team like the Atlanta Hawks that can be a playoff contender still. I think that, you know, it's a very smart move going out and getting him like that. I think you could have waited. I think you could have flipped their picks. So I still give the pick of Prince a C+. And then you go to Bembry. I give that one an A. I loved Bembry's potential from an offensive standpoint. I think he's a fantastic player. I mocked Bembry to the Hawks. I think it was a perfect choice there. And it's hard to really bash Hawks picks because Mike Budenholzer knows how to pick. I mean, I think he when he was on the Spurs, I think he was the guy who pushing to trade up to get Kawhi Leonard. So obviously he knows what to look for in prospects. I think DeAndre Bembry was a great pick there. I think Prince, you know, is a good fit there. I think you could have waited, but still, I think he's a good fit for the Atlanta Hawks. And then you go out and go get the guard from France, Isaiah Cordner, and I think that one was a good pick because he does have potential if Schroeder doesn't really live up, and plus getting rid of Teague, you're still going to need a backup, and you have time to wait with him. So I think it was a good pick there. I'm going to ultimately give the Hawks a B- because I think you could have waited on Prince, but then again, I think you still, you know, got a guy that fits your system well. I think ultimately, you know, I think the Hawks did what they needed to do from a need standpoint. I still would have liked them to go out and get a big just because of Millsap's constant rumors and Horford possibly leaving. I mean, it looks like it's pretty sure that he will be leaving Atlanta. So I think you still needed help there. But the players you drafted fit your system well, and we'll definitely see how they really turn those players that are ready now into, you know, a possible playoff run. If it doesn't turn into a playoff run, then we obviously will be questioning these draft picks now. But from now, it looks like they are good players into a good fit with a good system. Thank you so much for watching these draft grades. If you do not want to miss any of the other teams, check out the playlist down below or just subscribe to our channel because we'll be putting them out every single chance we get. Ricky's just going to be a machine uploading them every single quick. He's got quick hands. He's adding them down. He's uploading them. So if you don't want to miss them, check out the link in the description or check out our page, Most Valuable Podcast. If you don't want to miss any of our post-draft coverage, free agency coverage, subscribe to our channel. And if you like these draft grades, if you like the grade I gave to your team, like this video. And if you didn't like this grade, you know, tell us in the comments why it should be higher, why it should be lower. What did your team do right? What did your team do wrong? But that's going to wrap up this video. If you do want to follow us on different places, you can find us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod. You can find me on Twitter at Schwarbo. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Snapchat. You even find us at patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. You know, if you donate at least $1, you do get a monthly exclusive podcast, and it's you know, people from the MVP Network. The one for July is me, Mike, and Brandon, and it's a pretty fun one. Mike had some pretty good stories, so if you do not want to miss out on that, go to patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. It's going to wrap up this draft grade video, and I will see you next time.